Well, hello everybody. It's Greg. I'm back for another round of Final Fantasy XIV. This time I'll actually finish making a character. So, episode 0, if anybody caught that. Oh, there's a video going on. Hold on. Alright. Um, anyway, we're gonna get started with Final Fantasy XIV. I'm gonna make my character and we'll get into it. Let's go. Right. North American Data Center. Well, I'm with Crystal because I know some people that are on Mateus, I think. This one? Oh, it's because I had started a character before. Fine. Do not load. Yeah, so the episode 0 where I was just figuring some things out, was with that character. That was a male Elizin. I'm going a female Viera because ever since Final Fantasy 12, I've really how can you not? That Viera, of tall stature and slender frame, the Viera's physical appearance is strikingly similar to that of the Hure and Elizin, save for their distinctive long ears. Adhering to a strict code known as the Green Word, they are prohibited from contact with the outside world under the threat of society is purely matriarchal, and males of age are seldom, if ever, found within the bounds of any village. They instead serve as protectors of the wood from the shadows, that no evil may ever encroach on them. I have to pick my clan. The Rava, the heir of the Rava clan, live primarily in the Golmore jungle, their umber skin allowing them to readily blend in their surroundings. Though the males stand as wards of the forest, the females are adept hunters in their own right, fiercely guarding their homes and young. Despite attempts by the Dalmaskins to subjugate them, they have ever maintained a self-governing dominion. Though most would adhere to the traditions of the wood, some few have chosen to venture out into the world. Like, big decks, vitality. With skin as fair as the snow-capped mountains towering above, the Vina clan make their homes in the forests lining the southwestern foothills of the Skate Range. Like the members of their sister clan, the Vina live as hunters and gatherers, laboring not only to protect the woods but to nurture them. As the winds of war swept up a number of those who left their mountain homes, many such hardened hunters chose to set out for the distant shores of Eorzea. Got lower decks, strength, more intelligence. Fifth. Height. Short is 70.4 inches. Tall is 75.3. I'm gonna go tall. Bust will get large. We want to go kind of a lighter hairstyle. front. Same, but with this one. Flower clips. That was the shortcut here. Same thing, but with more side. Braid, a little bit of braid pony. Wispy. Double ponytail. But with bang. Alright, so what bang? Hair color. Like really dark purple. Face. You have 4 options. Aw. Alright, I'm gonna stick with art. 2 different color eye. Let's do like eyebrows. Nose. black. That. Okay, ear shape. That and we'll go with ear length. Okay. Pull in the forehead. That one or both. I like the one on the nose, but dark purple. Too bad I can't have like this one, this color. Face paint. The face paints, some of it is just shadow. Voice. Like 6. Cool. We're right. All right. Character's date of birth. I think I'm just gonna go with okay. Read these out last. go with. I don't know how this affects things. I went with knight last time. Stick with Nymea. The Watcher of Celestial Bodies and Goddess of Fate. She commands the element of water and is associated with the fourth moon of the Eorzean calendar. Nymea is the younger sister of Althic, master of Ralgar. She is most often depicted as a weaver donning a white silk veil. Her symbol is the spinning. Now we pick our starting class. Gladiator. Specialize in one-handed blades. Pugilist. Unarmed hand-to-hand combat. Marauder. Great Axe. Dancer. Archer. Dominator. Arcanist. I go with Archer. Cool. Where was your starting world? Specify the first and last name of your character. Both forename and surname must be characters, not total 20 characters. Fine. Letters hyphen. First character either must be a letter hyphen. Session or place immediately or. This is always the hardest part of character creation, is deciding what the hell am I gonna name my character. A random button. What I want to do for last name, but I've got an idea for the first name. That works for. on. I have to look up how it's spelled. A. In a new game with this character. Turn game audio up for y'all because I had it way down. The world is currently full of players in Q24. But we get to wait. Hooray! Well, while we wait, we're in. Quick 24. Move my mic over here. Not picking me up as well. All right, go.
Here. Here. Feel.
No.
Hear, feel, think.
No idea what's going on, but I love it. Boy. Oh, we're in the back of a wagon. It's just like Skyrim. Hopefully I'm not about to go get decapitated. All right, lass? We're moaning in your sleep and sweating buckets besides. That'll be the ether, I reckon. Some are more prone to the sickness than others. No need to fret, though. You'll soon get used to it. All right, then. Oh, man. Feeling better, Kupo? Ah, you can see us. I had a feeling you could, Kupo. We're Moogles, and we live in this wood. Normal folks can't see or hear us, which makes you special, Kupo. Moogles, almost all Moogles say Kupo when they're talking. Seeing as how you're special, maybe you can tell us something. The wood's been restless of late, lots of strange things happening. Have you chanced to witness anything suspicious, Kupo? No. But of course you haven't. You've only just arrived. Well, there's nothing for it then. We'll just have to keep looking. Nice to meet you, Kupo. Sorry, bruh. Your drink done been drank. Gridania's still a fair way off, in case you were wondering. Seeing as you're awake, how's about you keep me company till we get there? Them youngins don't much care for conversation, see? Brimment's the name, and Pedlin's my trade. As for your good self, judging by your unusual garments, I'd say you were one of them new adventurers. Am I warm? Knew it. Going wherever the wind blows, seeking fortune and glory. Now that's what I call living. As long as you can avoid dying, I mean. Ain't no secret that adventuring's a risky business, these days especially. What was it that first attracted you to it? Power, to win glory, to amass fortune, or stay silent? I'm gonna say to win glory. Chocobos. Glory, eh? Well, if you're willing to take on them tasks as other folk ain't, an adventurer such as yourself can win fame. What coin can't buy. When you arrive in town, you'll want to report to the Adventurers Guild. You can find out everything you need to know about the adventuring business in there. Excuse me. Just remember, though, there are more important things than fortune and glory, such as breathing. Ain't no profit in being dead, and that's a fact. Decided this guy has a southern accent. Uh-oh. Dude in a mask. Halt! Go no further. What's this then? Oh. Ah! Well, what's going on? Skirmish has broken out up ahead with the XIV. For your own safety, you must remain here until... Uh-oh. Bloody hells. We shall hold them here. Try to break clear. Looks like they got him. That was too bleeding close. More cockney than... Nice of the XIV to send us a welcoming party, though, eh? Joking aside, this won't be the last time you meet those feathered fiends, so just you take care, alright? By the by, is this your first trip to Gridania? They give him more southern accent. Yes. It is. Well then, let this journeyed itinerant tell you the ins and outs of your destination. The city of Gridania lies slap bang in the middle of the Black Shroud, the biggest, lushest forest in all Eorzea. Though it ain't near as lush as it used to be, saying that. Not since the calamity laid half of it to waste. The destruction prompted a herd of new nasties moving in, gave the Ixal unneeded encouragement. Birdman raids have become a daily occurrence. Ah, at long last, behold Gridania, the forest nation blessed by the elementals.
The Black Shroud, the ancient forest, close to the heart of Eorzea. Beneath the boughs of its towering trees lies the woodland city-state of Gridania.
Gridania, excuse me.
Once a sanctuary from the world beyond the hedge, even the mighty elementals, eternal guardians of the forest, could not forestall the coming of the seventh umbral era. However, the goddess Nofika was never one to forsake her children, and today she welcomes another brave soul.
Yes, that's me.
One who may yet play a telling role in the tale of this great realm.
Interesting cart that doesn't have wheels, but here's where we part ways, lass. I'm off to the markets to deliver me wares. Then it's back to the high road for me. See, I can't tell if he should be like Cockney or Southern. Here, I want you to have this, by way of thanks for keeping me company. I'm gonna give him Southern. I'm sticking with Southern. On here. Hey, you never did tell me your name, did you? Well, here's an idea. I'm the sort of storied personage I can brag about having met, and I'll consider us square. I still never told him my
May the
name.
matron take her to her bosom, that she may never want. And in her heart, sow serenity, purity, and sanctity.
Right. 14. Not gonna lie, that's a good view. That's pretty good too. You there, yes, you. Your face is not known to me. Newly come to the city, no doubt. I am Bertenant, a wood whaler of Gridania. My duty to protect our nation from her enemies, while welcoming those who may yet prove her friends. Let us see which you are. Okie dokes. Welcome to Gridania, a vibrant forest nation cradled in the bosom of nature. Please select the control scheme you wish to use. Mouse and... Alright, so WASD to move. Right click to turn character, hold left click camera. I think it's... You're ready to proceed. No. forward. That I run, and Alt R is run. Oh, okay. Right click turns the character. Left click, hold move. Okie dokes. Way to, like... Non-player characters offering quests recognized by the exclamation marks above their heads. Right-click the mark to bring up the quest window. Once you've initiated a quest, a prompt will appear detailing its objectives and rewards. Click on the Accept button in the lower left to add the quest to your list of current... Alright, so Gridania. Board, 400 experience, 103 guild. Recognized as an adventurer in the city-state of Gridania, you must first register yourself with the Adventurers Guild. I can do that. Another green adventurer, I presume. I thought as much. We cannot allow strangers to wander Gridania unchecked and untested. Before you rush off and begin pestering every second citizen for work, I suggest you make yourself known at the Kala and Canopy. That's the headquarters of the local Adventurers Guild, in case you were wondering. Kala and Canopy is the building you see behind me. Speak to Mother Mione within, and she will take you in hand. Cool. You've begun a quest. Use the duty list to complete your task. Upon accepting a quest, the current objectives will appear under the quest title in the duty list. Here. Yeah. On the right side of the screen, a maximum of 5 quests can be displayed at once. Clicking on the title will open the quest in your journal, allowing you to review objectives and like that. Main scenario quest. Anya. Archer. Go. Rewards. Complete a quest by right-clicking on the check mark displayed above his or her head. Completing quests will earn a variety of rewards from items in guild to right. What's up, Oren? No, not Friday, but I'm playing a new Final Fantasy. Well, what have we here? Wide-eyed and wondering young adventurer. Come to put your name down at the guild, I assume. Welcome. Mione's my name. Mother Mione, as most call me. The Carline Canopy is my place. As the head of the Adventurers Guild in Gridania, I have the honor of providing guidance to the fledgling heroes who pass through our gates. No matter your ambitions, the guild is here to help you attain them. In return, we expect you to fulfill your duties as an adventurer by assisting the people of Gridania. Fine deal, wouldn't you agree? In outsider's eyes, all may seem well with our nation, but naught could be further from the truth. The people live in a state of constant apprehension. Ixal and various gangs of common bandits provide an unending supply of trouble. Trouble compounded by the ever-present threat of Guardian Empire to the north. That is to say nothing of the calamity. Even now, the wounds have barely begun to heal. But I speak of it as if you were there. Forgive me. 5 years past, Eosia was well nigh laid to waste when a dreadworm emerged from within the lesser moon Dalamud, rained fire upon the realm. This which people call the calamity. Scarcely a square malm of the Twelveswood was spared the devastation. Yet despite the forest's extensive wounds, not a soul among us can recall precisely how it all happened. I'm well aware of how improbable that must sound to an outsider. It is improbable. But it's also true. For reasons we can ill explain, the facts surrounding the calamity are shrouded in mystery. There are as many versions of events as there are people willing to recount them. Yet, amidst the hazy recollections and conflicting accounts, all agree on one thing: that Eorzea was saved from certain doom by a band of valiant adventurers. Whatever else we've misremembered, none of us have forgotten the heroes who risked life and limb for the sake of the realm, and yet, whenever we try to say their names, the words die upon us. And whenever we try to call their faces to mind, we see naught but silhouettes amidst a blinding glare. Thus have these adventurers come to be known as the Warriors of Light. Pray, do not feel daunted by the deeds of legends. We do not ask that you become another Warrior of Light, only that you do what you can to assist the people of Gridania. Great or small, every contribution counts. I trust you will play your part. All that's left then is to conclude the business of registration. Here's a quill. Call your name right there. Oh, and I would appreciate it if you used your real name. There's a special place in the 7th Hell for those who use using aliases. Ira Vorus, You're quite sure that isn't an amusing alias? Very well, from this moment forward you are a registered adventurer of Gridania, nation blessed of the elementals and the bounty of the Twelveswood. The guild expects great things from you. Look at what just arrived. Oh, look at what just arrived. Another God's damned adventurer. Don't you start with that. Adventurers are the very salve that Gridania needs. Elder Seedseer herself bade us welcome them with open arms. Mean to disregard her will? Of course not, lest you forget it is my sworn duty to uphold the peace. Am I to blame if outsiders bring mistrust upon themselves? You, adventurer, mind that you do not cause any trouble here, or I shall personally cast you out of this realm and into the 7th Hell. These wood whalers are jerks. Pay that outburst no mind. He meant only to counsel you. Suspicious characters have been prowling the Twelveswood of late, you see. The wood whalers feel they cannot afford to take any chances. This is often the way with folk who live in isolation. Gridanians are wont to mistrust things they do not know well, your good self included. Fear not, however, given a catalogue of exemplary deeds, and no more than a handful of years, the locals will surely warm to you. On behalf of my fellow citizens, I welcome you to Gridania. May you come to consider our nation as your own indeed. Now then, you may depend on old Mother Mion to teach you a few things that every adventurer should know. Oh, excuse me. Alright, complete. Quest complete. This concludes the introductory game tutorial. Taking the first step as an adventurer in the city of Gridania. Listen well to the wisdom of Mother Mion, then go forth and discover the incredible adventures that await you. Sweet, I leveled up. Action learned. Trait acquired. Main scenario quests. Important quests used to tell the story of Eorzea and her people are called main scenario quests. These tasks are easily distinguishable from the others by their unique icon. Quests using this icon indicate a task or series of tasks are tied to new duties or features you have yet to unlock. Right then. Neat. shot delivers an attack with a potency 60. Additional chance, or additional effect 20%. Coming straight shot ready. 30 seconds. Shot delivers an attack with a potency of 200. Can only be executed when it's ready. So I have to do that one. Maybe I can do that. Play guide opens menu granting access to the official website. Teleport reduces your body to ether and instantly teleport you in Aetherite, which you have previously attuned. Requires a guild fee paid upon arrival at your destination. Instantly return to your current home point. Sprint increases movement speed, duration 10. 20 seconds when not. The logs travel party. Have some basic equipment. Third short bow, wrap, armlets, pantalets, sandals, weathered choker, weathered wristlets, weathered ring. Display offhand sheathed. The headgear, manually adjust visor on. Alright. It's profile. Classes jobs. Level 2 of Archer. Okay. I cannot switch to another job. Okay. Dancer is what I want to be, if I'm honest, but I have to get to level 60 and get to a certain point in the game to do that, so. Alright. The proprietors of the Carling Canopy wants you to perform 3 tasks that will help you learn the fundamentals of adventuring. Sure. Let us begin at the beginning, shall we? Now that you are a formal member of the Adventurers Guild, we must be sure you have a firm grasp of the fundamentals of adventuring. To that end, I have 3 tasks I wish you to perform. Your first task is to visit the Aetherite. This massive crystal stands in the middle of the Aetherite Plaza, not far from the Carline Canopy. As a device that enables instantaneous transportation, the Aetherite plays a key role in the life of the ever-wandering adventurer. Once you have located the crystal, all you need do is touch its surface. A member of the Wood Whalers will be present to offer further instruction. For your second task, you are to visit the Archers Guild. No better place to learn the art of the bow. Speak with Athelina. Speak with Athelina. God, I cannot say that. Athelina. And she will explain the benefits of joining the guild. For your third and final task, I would have you visit the markets at the heart of Old Cutania's commercial district. There you shall find weapons and armor and all the various items that an adventurer might need on her travels. There is, however, more to the markets than buying and selling goods. Speak with Possemontred, and listen well to his counsel. The master merchant can be uncooperative at times, so be sure to offer him one of my famous eel pies. Like so many men, he is much more charitable when his stomach is full. Here, I made a batch not long ago. You have your tasks, Lyra. May Nofika guide your path. And one more thing. Should you happen to come across any citizens in need, don't be afraid to proffer a helping hand. I'm certain they will be pleased to meet an adventurer in whom they can confide their woes. Granted, the work they offer is unlikely to be of realm-shattering importance, but prove your worth and build a reputation. In time, folk will be more inclined to entrust you with matters of moment. Right. I also suggest that you lend an ear to the smith here in the canopy. Smiths are trusted representatives of the Adventurers Guild. They are an invaluable source of advice for neophyte heroes seeking to attain great. Sorry, Trying to get over something. Just have a lot of muteness. Right. Quest accepted. Loading right there. Right. Main menu. Main menu grants quick and easy access to most main features. For example, selecting character under character opens a window in your character's various attributes and currently equipped gear. Selecting journal under duty displays a list of current and completed quests. Leva quests. If you wish to customize the game's various settings, including key binding, HUD layout, and system configuration, they can all be accessed via system. Select active help to redisplay these. Game progress is saved automatically, so there's no in-game save or load functions. However, to prevent data from being lost or corrupted, it is strongly recommended to end each playing session by selecting log out or exit game from the system menu. Sanctuaries. A crescent moon icon will appear to the right of your experience bar. Down here. Whenever you enter a sanctuary, while in this special area, you will accrue a rested bonus. Bonus will continue to grow even if you are offline. All experience earned through battle, crafting, and gathering while under the benefit of the rested bonus at 50%. Your current rested bonus is displayed on top of, your experience bar. The dark orange bar shows how much more experience can be earned before the bonus fades. If the bar is blue, it indicates your bonus will carry over to the next level. Neat. Inns in cities, as well as various outposts and settlements, are classified as sanctuaries to maximize your experience earning potential. Make a habit to always log out in one of these areas. Makes sense. Navigation. Pressing M on your keyboard, selecting the mini-map, or selecting map under travel from the menu in the lower right-hand corner of your screen will bring up the area map. If a quest objective is located in that area, it will be indicated with a special icon. Location of quest objectives can also be confirmed by clicking on the objective list, on the objective in the duty list. Right. Smith. Greetings, I am one of the Smiths, a stoker of fire and forger of futures. As a dedicated member of the Adventurers Guild, I've been entrusted with the task of providing assistance to new adventurers. See that you have but recently taken up the adventurer's mantle. The possibilities stretching out before you must be positively daunting. In the Adventurers Guild, we see new adventurers as fledgling heroes. You are our champions of tomorrow, our nascent stars of limitless potential. My fellow Smiths and I are here to provide you with guidance, but the Guild also enlists a cadre of veteran adventurers who will be happy to share with you their accumulated wisdom. You can recognize these helpful men and women by their title of mentor. Mentors stand ready to advise you on any aspect of adventuring. They have hundreds of quests under their belts and will likely have a solution for whatever dilemma might be causing you trouble. A mentor may even offer to accompany you on your adventures. I highly recommend that you take advantage of a mentor's aid to enrich your experiences in Eorzea. Pray do not hesitate to ask me if you would like to know more. Move that box. New adventurer status is applied to all players who have recently begun their adventures in Eorzea. Amongst Eorzea's thriving population, there are seasoned players known as mentors who have taken upon themselves to assist new adventurers. When a new adventurer and a mentor form a party, they receive a bonus experience points earned. On invitation by a mentor, new adventurers also gain access to the Novice Network, an exclusive chat channel where they can consult with mentors, share their experiences with other beginning players. What will you do? Nothing. Sleeper. Roost. Observer, I can provide you a room without Mother Mune's express permission. Many years. Oh, this is Antoineau. So we accent. For many years, visitors to our fair city have flocked to our establishment, certain of a warm welcome. Adventurers are as migratory as birds, needing a place to rest their weary wings. Regretfully, owing to the calamity and the shortages that followed, we have been forced to impose a strict entry policy, whereby only trusted friends of Danya may enjoy our hospital. The resources will allow no more. To it, if you wish to make use of our facilities, we ask that you contribute to the nation's recovery by aiding our community. Okay. Go up to Entrant. The people of the 12th Wood are always looking for those willing to assist them. Fortunately, you still look a tad green to give any real help. If Mother Mune were to vouch for you, that would be a different story. Alright, so attune myself to the Aetherite found inside the city. Which is... I want to say this way. Probably that thing. Oh, Bernadette has a quest. Bernadette is searching for adventurers eager to prove their mettle. Newly welcome to Gridania, are you? In search of fame and fortune, perhaps? If you have confidence in your abilities, I urge you to speak with Chanceloop of the God's Quiver. Find him standing vigil before the Archers Guild. Of the 12's Wood have been behaving most unnaturally of late and have fallen to the God's Quiver to pacify them. Alas, they are sorely undermanned. For this reason, they seek adventurers to supplement their ranks. I'm certain that your offer of aid will be well received. Neat. Alright, I'm gonna attune myself to the Aetherite here. Done. Oh, I missed what she said. Venture or something. Allow me to offer you a bit of instruction myself. I'm Nicaea, the Wood Whalers, and I know a thing or two about the Aetherite. Yes, that big crystal right. Aetherites are devices that tap into ethereal energies and are primarily used as a means to travel swiftly, one place to another. Return and teleport, the most common transportation spells, make direct use of the Aetherites, a connection to the flow of Aether. And as these devices are found in almost every corner of Eorzea, any adventurer worthy of the name will wish to seek out and attune herself to each one. Truly, few things in this world are so useful to an intrepid explorer. But you need not locate them all at once. Before rushing out into the wilds, I suggest you start with the Aetherites found here in Gridania. Should you wish to learn more about the Aetherite or transportation magic, I am here to answer your question. I'm good. Return learned. Tune to the Aetherite. You will now be able to use the return spell. Spell Return can be used to instantly travel back to the Aetherite set as your home point. Casting the spell does not require any MP and can be accessed by selecting Return. For travel from the main menu, the sole limitation of the spell is that can only be cast once every 15 minutes. Only one home point may be set at any time. To make Aetherite your new home point, right-click on the crystal to bring up the Aetherite menu. Alright, now is it the Archers? There. This way. this way. Sharp. Neat. Quick travel throughout the city can be achieved by simply placing Aetherite shards. Tuning with the shard has granted you access to the Ethernet. The Ethernet can be used for quick intra-city travel. Okay. Right now I can go to the Aetherite Plaza Archers. What's the Chancellor? Bernadette sent you to me? Humph. Well, inexperienced or not, if you wish to prove your worth to the people of Gridania, you were right to come. You wish to prove for yourself, do you not? Oh, Oren says that as long as I have the Shadowbringers expansion and level 60 plus on one character, I can unlock Dancer. Don't have to actually be a certain point in the game. Okay, cool. That's good to know. I do, I purchased the full everything, so I've got all the expansions. So as soon as I hit level 60, Dancer time. Alright. Do you wish to prove yourself, do you not? Yes. Quest complete. Alright, the items. Some items can be used, granting various effects, such as instant hit point restoration, attribute boosts, and more. Using an item is as simple as selecting use from the item's subcommand. All items with recast timers cannot be used again until their timer is expired. Items you use often can be set to the hotbar access. Now up to 10 hotbar. Alright. So the God's Quiver's testing adventurers by sending them to slay forest funguars. Ordinarily, the forest funguars that inhabit the Central Shroud are not more than a nuisance. However, we have received reports that vast clouds of the creature's spores have rendered parts of the 12's impassable, and ruined crops besides. We periodically cull the funguar population in order to prevent such occurrences. The creatures have taken to spawning out of season, making it ever more difficult to keep their numbers in check. So this is indeed a troubling development. The God's Quiver has more pressing concerns and can ill afford to waste time fighting funguars. If you wish to prove yourself, go to the Central Shroud and exterminate 6 of the pests. Use caution and approach them one at a time, lest your adventuring career be cut disappointingly short. Oren says, fastest way to get XP is just doing the main scenario quests. If you play just one job the whole time, you'll probably be 60 by the time you're around level 50 main scenario quest. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna just play this archer until I'm level 60. Alright. Alright. Finish the close to home quests first. Or duties. Famibhas has a quest. Famibhas of the Archers Guild wishes you to deliver a sealed message to the markets. Hail, adventurer, might you have a moment? I'm in need of... No, I don't like it down. These. I am in need of a trustworthy soul to deliver a missive to Parnell. You can find her in the shaded bower? The midst of the markets. Why would I not simply go and speak to her myself? Well, as I'm sure you have observed, Gridanians have a tendency to be rather, in person they can be, well, a little on the prickly side. The matter is not urgent. Simply hand over the missive the next time you find yourself in the markets, please, as a favor from one adventurer to another. Sure thing. Greetings, friend. You have found your way to the Archers Guild. You seek to uncover the secrets of our art? Ah, now that I think on it, you have the look of one who has received Mother Mune's gentle instruction. Very well, I shall give you a brief introduction to archery and the Archers Guild. Skills practiced by our archers allow them to gauge an enemy's weaknesses from afar and turn the tide of battle with a single well-placed arrow. Should you join us, you will be taught to do the same. Archery is practiced in Gridania. As practice in Gridania was born of two distinct styles of bowmanship. The first was devised by the longbowed sentries of the Elizin, once ruled the lowlands, while the second belonged to the shortbow hunters of the formerly nomadic Mikote. As you will doubtless be aware, both races ultimately came to call the Twelves Wood home. Though the two peoples began as rivals, they gradually learned to live together in harmony. During this time, they learned from one another, their two schools of archery intermingling to give birth to the art it is known today. For a time, the bow was used primarily for hunting, but as the hunters vied with one another to prove who was the better shot, there emerged a group of archers whose ultimate goal lay not in the practical pursuit of prey, but in perfection. Thus, the Archers Guild was born from the ranks of the Trappers League. It is the way of the guild to promote greatness in archery through friendly competition. The results of our methods can be seen in the vaunted archers of the God's Quiver, many of whom spent their formative years loosing arrows at the guild's practice butts. Practice. I hope this gives you a better idea of who we are and what we do. Oh, did I see the spark of ambition flare within your eyes? If you wish to draw a string with the finest archers in Eorzea, no further than the Archers Guild. Before you can enlist, however, you must gain the approval of the Guildmaster. Once you are ready to proceed, speak with me again, and we can begin seeing about your enrollment. Alright. So you're resolved to join the Archers Guild, yes. Look in your eye bespeaks your determination. It would be my pleasure to refer you to Guildmaster Lucian. Lest you worry unduly, Lucian is an affable and kind-hearted woman. Even those not of the guild have been known to seek her counsel on various matters. Ever have they been given fair hearing. God, I cannot talk today. Lucian awaits you in the training area yonder. Present yourself before her and impress upon her your desire to join the guild. Okie dokes. Greetings, adventurer. I am told you wish to join our ranks. I'm Lucian, the master of the Archers Guild, and I bid you welcome. Our doors are open to all who have the will to learn. Allow me to explain the basics of our art, and offer you a foretaste of that which we teach the members of our guild. The bow's greatest advantage is range. Unlike those arms used in other Unlike those arms used in other disciplines of war, it allows us to strike at the enemy from afar. Though the bow may not boast the destructive force of a sword or spear, its myriad strategic applications more than compensate for this shortcoming. An experienced archer can immobilize an enemy by striking a leg, or tap its strength with a poisoned arrow. Rise to become a virtuoso of archery, and a veritable deluge of death will be yours to rain down upon your foes. By fighting from a distance, we can better assess the battlefield and thereby determine the most advantageous course of action. This is of paramount import, as our role in battle is to exploit the enemy's weakness. With the requisite placement of timing, but a single arrow may serve to turn the tide. To this end, the guild seeks to instill a discerning eye within its members, that they might learn to strike at vulnerabilities swiftly and surely. Now, any half-wit can bend the bow, but it is no simple undertaking to be a skilled archer. You must be prepared for a long and arduous journey. Are you resolved to complete that journey? Yes. Very well. Now, before proceeding any further, I must needs gauge your innate aptitude for archery. To this end, I hereby assign you the following trial. Slay the squirrels, ladybugs, and funguars that roam just beyond the city gates. 3 of each should suffice. In doing so, you will prove your fitness to join the Archers Guild. Report back to me when the task is accomplished. I doubt that it will trouble you unduly. Okay. Picking up quests left and right. Okay. I'll finish this close to 1. Go that way. Or should I do them in order that they're on this? South. So sprint for 20 seconds. Way. Yes. Black Shroud, the Central Shroud. Achievement unlock, mapping the realms. Neat. Right click on a target to switch to active mode and ready auto attack. Approach and face the target to start the battle. 2 rotating arrows will appear over the target you are currently attacking. Various actions such as spells and weapon skills can be performed by clicking the icons located on the hotbar on the bottom of your screen. These actions can also be initiated using the shortcut keys indicated in the upper left-hand corner of each icon. Most actions require magic points, 1,000 of, to execute. In addition, having recast times of various lengths. Detailed information on an action by mousing over the icon. Disciples of Magic and Disciples of War, who specialize in range attacks, such as archers, are best suited fighting their targets from a distance. Range and radius of an action can also be in the help achieve. Congratulations, you just received your first achievement. Achievements are earned by reaching certain milestones during your adventures in Eorzea, and there are achievements for just about everything, from leveling classes and uncovering locations, to defeating enemies and earning gil. There are also rewards granted upon attaining certain achievements. Some of these include rare weapons and armor, others include titles which can be added to your display name. Showcase your greatness. Right, ground squirrel. Dead. Experience points. In the event of multiple solo players attack the same target, the player who attacks the first will always receive 100% of the experience points. Items dropped. The players who follow will be rewarded based on their battle. If you see a fellow player in need of hand, do not hesitate to lend you. Items. The item you have equipped is now bound. No longer be and can no longer be traded or put up for sale in markets. Most items can be sold or traded freely before they are used in battle, crafting, or gathering. This is true regardless of whether or not they have been equipped. However, performing one of these 3 actions after equipping a new piece of gear will bind the item to you, preventing future trade or sale to other players. And shops will still purchase bound items. That ground didn't have any. Alright, got the ground squirrels. Now the little ladybugs. Right. Level up. Sweet. Level 12. Treant. I definitely don't want that. Find the fun. But forest funguar. One down. One. Eight. One. Fate discovered nearby. The fates. Fate is short for full active time event. These public quests occur periodically in real time around Eorzea, and anyone can participate by simply showing up before one ends. When you sense a fate nearby, a message will appear on your screen, and the location will be displayed on your maps. Type of fate in progress. Automatically join a fate the moment you cross the event threshold. At this time, objectives and remaining will appear in your duty list. If you are several levels higher than the recommended level, a level sync button will appear in your duty list. Press the button to automatically lower your level so that you may participate and receive a reward. There's a thing. Here. You're below the recommended level for this fate. Okay, I'm just gonna not. Okay. Killed all the fungars that I could kill. Excuse me. Oh, there you get bonus experience for changing kills. Level 4, 1 enchanted eye. Contribution. Oh, crap. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. All right. Done killed the things I... Let's head on back. Oh, there was like an Aetherite thing that I didn't attune to there. Though I got safely. Never mind. Right. I don't know what that means. I'm not gonna worry about it. Let's see, this way. Right. Well, well, the fledgling adventurer returns, and none the worse for wear by the look of it. Ah, you may yet be of use to this nation. On behalf of Gridania, I thank you. I can get a leather eye patch. I can get a hempen hat. Allegan 10. Leather eye patch. Be level 5 in order to be able to use it. Level am I? 4, I think. Oh, I'm level 3. Strength +1, dexterity +1. For all classes, intelligence +1 and mind +1. Oh, there's also defense and magic defense. That one gives magic defense. Let's think. Early limited in the third astral era by the Alien Empire, exchangeable for Gil. Shop selling price calls for 5. With the leather eye patch. Love armory chests. I also got raging strikes, increases damage dealt by 15%. Instant cast. Alright. I'm gonna do these. Alright, armory chest. Since the armory system in Final Fantasy XIV allows you to change your class or job by simply changing the weapon or tool in your main hand, it is recommended that you always have several sets of gear on hand. However, gear can... gear can take up a tremendous amount of space in one's inventory, which is why all adventurers carry an armory chest. All gear purchased, crafted, or found is automatically stored in this chest, leaving your inventory free to fill with other items, such as potions, crafting materials, and food. Gear in your armory chest is categorized and sorted by type and can be equipped or discarded directly from the chest interface. The armory chest can be accessed at any time by selecting character from the main menu, followed by armory chest, or by pressing Control plus I guess. Or I can add. Eye patch. On head. Pitch. Sorry. I don't have anything in my head slot, but I can't wear this yet. I'm level 5, and I'm level 4 now. So when I level up, I can put the eye patch on. Alright. Here, talk to Can again. Hand jump. Lyra, it would seem you have successfully completed the trial, proving yourself worthy of a place in these halls. It is with pleasure that I name you an Archer of the Guild. As fellows of the path, let us strive for greater mastery of our art. Now, though you may be a member of the Archers Guild, know that your seniors will not coddle you with personal attention. It is up to you to seek out the experiences you need to grow as an archer. To this end, I present you with this hunting log. Written within are the names of such creatures that provide a fitting challenge. Should you find yourself lacking direction, you would do well to refer to the log. This big piece of wood on which I've carved the names. By way of a first step, I encourage you to practice proper technique. Use arrow after arrow, paying close attention to form, till the movement becomes second nature. When drawing your bowstring has become as natural to you as drawing a breath, the world seems clearer when viewed down the shaft of an arrow. Return to me. Go well, my young apprentice. Next Archer quest will be available from Lucian upon reaching level 5. Complete. 100 XP. Hunting log obtained. Hunting log. Hunting log is a record of your completion of tasks involving the slaying of certain creatures. By completing these tasks, you will earn rewards and unlock new challenges. The log can be accessed via logs found in the main menu or by pressing H on your keyboard. Once the log is open, select a class and difficulty to view the available challenges for that rank. Each challenge is marked with a class name and number, such as Lancer 01. Below the name and number, you'll find the target, as well as how many of the target you must defeat. Hovering over the target name will display one of the areas in which the target can be located. Targets indicated in your hunting log will have a special icon above their display name, making it easier to locate creatures. And so I can't get any more quests from her until I hit level 5. That's fine. Got other things I need to do, like go to the markets, which okay. This way. Old Gridon. didn't even look at... All right. See the market. Greetings, madame. Might you be looking to secure the services of a retainer? Over items. Some quests will require you to deliver items. An NPC requires an item request window will appear. Drag the items from your inventory or armory chest onto the item request window. Click hand over. Do the transaction. Items can also be added to the item request. Right click. Hand over. This is a missive from Famibhas? Say? Whatever could it be about? Let me see. Oh, she wants to know about the available stock of potions at the markets. Hardly a matter that warrants a letter, much less the hiring of a courier. Why could she not ask this question in person? I sense that adventurers from beyond our borders find Gridanians somewhat difficult to deal with. Are we truly so devoid of warmth? If we mistrust our outsiders, it is only because so many of them have brought chaos to the Twelveswood. Such sins are theirs and not soon forgotten. And such sins as theirs are not soon forgotten. Yet, I suppose we might endeavor to be a little less cold. Quest complete. Talk to this dude. By what right does a fledgling adventurer presume to address Parsimon-Tret, master of the markets? Think you can stroll in here bold as you please and demand my hard-earned knowledge? Ha! A merchant does not for naught, especially when dealing with would-be heroes. If, on the other hand, you had some tasty morsel to curry my favor, then I might reconsider your request. Come now, this whole encounter reeks of Mune's handiwork, and more specifically, her baking. Don't look so surprised, lass. I smelled that eel pie of yours a mile away. Hand it over. There you go. That flaky crust, just divine. Very well, I am a man of my word. Pay close attention, for I shall only explain this once. The aspiring adventurer need look no further than the Rosewood and Ebony stalls. Both are but a short stroll from where we stand. If you mean to do battle, you'd best be prepared with a quality set of weapons and armor. Such goods are the province of the Rosewood Stalls, directly south of here. You will be pleased to learn that the merchants of Gridania are exceedingly particular when it comes to craftsmanship, so you needn't fear defective straps and the like. If it is potions and paraphernalia you seek, head north to the Ebony Stalls. The shelves there are lavishly stocked by widely traveled Uldan merchants. I may truly say that I have seen things amongst their myriad wares that I scarce knew existed. You follow me thus far? The first step in any purchase is to select the stalls that meet your needs. Then you may concern yourself with price and profit. There is little more I can teach you with mere words. Go, peruse the stalls, and see for yourself what wares they offer. There is no substitute for first-hand experience after all, and I am weary of talking. Unless you have another eel pie. Hmm? No, sorry, I don't have any more gross ass weird pies. I report to Immune at the Pine Canopy. Alright, Battlecraft Supplier? What do you... Weathered short bow. I think that's what I currently have. Yeah. Maple short. Okay, so it does display. Oh my. Hold on. Shots. Myriad of items. Purchasing an item is simple as clicking on the item in shopkeeper's inventory, while selling an item is simple as dragging an item from your inventory or armor chest. You can also sell items by right-clicking them and sell. If you happen to have second thoughts about a sale, you can always buy back your item from the vendor, but only if you've yet to leave the area or log out of the game. Cool. All right. 2. Maple short bow I can't use till level 5. +1 dex and +3 physical damage. It's lower attack. Maple longbow. Can't use to level 8, +2 dex. 13 physical damage, even slower attack. Hero. Right up. Alright, so have one of those. Can't use either of those yet. Have the gill for either of those yet either. So Eve. Ears, neck, bracelets, and wings. I can even afford one, but it's 8. 8. Is also level 8. These level 9. These level 9. Alright. I'm not gonna... I can purchase a hempen tunic for better defense. Maybe on that one. Cool. Sure. That is not something I need to worry about just yet. Market bird. Market is a venue in which players from across the realm can either sell their own items using hired hands known as retainers or purchase the items of another. The markets can be accessed targeting and selecting one of the many market boards conveniently located throughout Eorze's towns and city-states. Markets of Limsa, Lominsa, Ganya, Olda, Ishgard, Kugan, Gain, and Crystarium are all connected, meaning that items put up for sale in one city-state can be viewed as well as purchased by players accessing the markets in the second city-state. Sifting through the sheer number of items up for sale in the markets can prove an overwhelming task for those not familiar with the system, as most gear required for the first few levels of any class can be easily found at local NPC-run shops. It's recommended that players start here and then work their way to the markets once they feel those shops can no longer meet their needs. Alright, so the only thing I could afford a tunic that would replace my chest wrap. So, war gear, level 9. Been tunic. Plus 12 defense. Plus 3. Oh man. Right. Oh. Now we begin the MMO staple of just equipping whatever's the best as gear, regardless of how it looks. So, I need to report back to Mune at the Carline. Excuse me. She will. Okay. Yeah, that thing. That's the place. This way. Conquering hero returns. You have completed my little tasks, I trust. The 3 locations you visited will feature prominently in your life as an adventurer. It is best you grow familiar with them as soon as possible. And you took the time to listen to the woes of the citizenry? I cannot emphasize enough how important it is to lend your talents to one and all, no matter how trivial the matter may seem. Excuse me. I am thankful that you are an obliging sword bearer. As adventurers like you who will win the hearts of the locals pave the way for those who follow. I pray Gridania can rely on your aid in its struggles to come. Quest complete. I'm so close to level 5. Then I can put on that eye patch. Main scenario. To the bannock. And wishes to send an adventurer to the instructor at the bannock. Lyra, have you visited the bannock in your wanderings? The training ground found just outside the city where the soldiers, the Order of the Twin Adder, are drilled in swordplay and other martial matters. I mention this because an acquaintance of mine, a gentleman by the name of Galfred, is an instructor there, and I think you may be of use to him. Go and introduce yourself. Find out if there's anything you can do to help. Mind you do not stray far from the path. Twelveswood is no place for merry strolls through the underbrush. Alright then. Like there's people who have quit. Elsie, a world-weary veteran of many adventures, looking for an inexperienced young soul to make a delivery on her behalf. Sure. Hey girl, you seem unoccupied. You know the bannock, I trust? Fancy taking a bag of provisions over there for me? Not too heavy, mostly filled with dried meats and other bland rations. A straightforward job that I'd do with a smile and spring in my step, if I were 10 years younger. Alas, my tastes have matured, evolved, advanced to a higher level, you might even say. But it's a perfect task for someone fresh-faced like you. Worry not, you'll receive appropriate compensation upon delivery, which you may keep with my blessings. Atasosa needs someone to return an iron snaffle he accidentally took from Speak Stable. Crunch, 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 crunch. Crunch, crunch, grind. Spit. What the? This isn't a... I must have mistaken this metal bit for a nut whilst out foraging for food in the forest. A spare snaffle misplaced by some sorry soul from Tree Speak Stables, I suspect. It was in their vague vicinity that I amassed the majority of my masticable morsels. Well, I've already had a hefty helping of these here nuts, so I won't be walking for a while. Might I trouble you to take this to Tree Speak Stables in my stead? Prior to parting, pray speak to Barna Bontant at the Yellow Serpent Gate. Listen well to his directions, or you're liable to get lost. Cool. Let's see. Here. Go. That's some more quests I can pick up. Not to crack it. Error. New Grid. Or Old Gridon, sorry. So both of those are organic. This one. New Gridon, or Old Gridania. God, I cannot. There were some quests that I could pick up. To do that first. So, I need to go up and around. That one yet, because adventure to deliver a forgotten item. Ah, an adventure is precisely what I needed. Or what we needed. Not a moment ago, we dispatched our newest recruit, Arthur, to inspect Miketo's amphitheater. Regrettably, the young cure has more spirit than sense, and he charged off without his tools. Suffice it to say, he won't be getting any work done. Would you be so kind as to deliver them to him? Wonderful. Seek out Uhelic in Acorn Orchard. Behind the atrium. Should have Arthur's tools. Okay. Another quest. Folio. I know all about adventures. You'll do anything for a reward, won't you? Well then, I want you to make Annalie laugh. She's no good with strangers. So first, you should introduce yourself politely with a bow. Emotes. Alright. When words are just not enough, emotes can be used to express your feelings towards a person or situation. First, highlight a target if necessary, then select the social from the main menu, and then emotes. Finally, select the desired emote from the list. In this case, select bow after targeting Annalie. To complete the quest objectives. Emotes can be set to your hotbars by simply dragging them from the emote interface. In addition to emotes, items and user macros can also be set to your hotbars. Alright. Click. I'll send you. Give me a moment. Here they are, still fresh and unused as the day he got them. Doubt he's even realized he left the bloody things behind. First day and he forgets the tools. Daft sod needs a kick up the... Got them tools. Forget. Social. Emotes. Bad. Oh, I could have done slash bow. Okay. Quest fulfilled. Back over here. That seemed to work, but she still looks sad. Try sharing the joy in your heart with her. That'll prove how nice you are. You're odd. Okay. I think she's starting to like you. Good. Now that you've broken the ice, I bet you can surprise her and just start dancing. She'll laugh her head off. You're a really good dancer, miss. That looked like fun. Maybe I should try it sometime. Thank you. You're pretty good at this. Annalie lost her father 5 years ago during all the fighting. She hasn't laughed much since, so I wanted to... I mean, we're all worried, but a lot of the younglings have been following me around lately, and you wouldn't understand. Anyway, thanks for the help. Oh, problem. I'm level 5 now. I can put on my eye patch. Heck yeah. Equip. Blue eye patch. Neat. Alright, so. Serving the past. That way. Alright, here. This one. I'm gonna turn in this one quest right here, and then that's actually gonna be my time for today. What? I'm terribly busy right now, and would thank you not to bother me. I'm a carpenter of the prestigious Oak Atrium, and I have repairs to... yeah. Yes. Where did I put my... Oh, gods. Take it you're from the guild, too, then. What's that? Adele sent you? With my tools? Yes. I was actually just about to go and, This is so embarrassing. My apologies. I've been so focused on the task at hand. You know, it's a miracle this amphitheater even survived the calamity. It was the Carpenters Guild that saved it, moving it piece by piece and rebuilding it. When I saw what they had done for Gridania, I knew what I wanted to be. But gods, when they told me my first task was to come here. Anyway, thank you for bringing me my tools. You're new to the Atrium, too, right? Well, let's both work hard for the good of the guild, eh? Oh, and may the elementals watch over you and keep you safe. And grade 1 dark matters. So some quests I can pick up right here. Plus there. There and turn there. And there's lots of quests. But then this is an MMO. So, oh goodness. Excuse me. Thank you for joining me on this beginning of the adventure of Final Fantasy XIV. I'm Greg. I will see you next Wednesday, 1 p.m. Eastern, for the continuing adventures of Lyra Voris in Eorzea, or Gridania, what have you. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. If you're watching on Twitch, please give us subscribe to our channel. That helps us out a ton. If you're watching on YouTube, click the like, subscribe to our channel, ring the bell to get post notifications. Leave a comment as to something I should look forward to, or something I should be doing, or something I'm doing wrong. I'm new. I've played a few MMOs before, but I'm new to this one, so just let me know and help me out. All right. Again, thank you for tuning in, and I will see you